Hey guys, my name's Ed, and I'm the inventor of the BackProp. You know, the last few years have been difficult for all of us. The pandemic really slowed things down, and last year things finally picked up in a big way, right? Unfortunately, here in Michigan, where I'm from, we couldn't have a lot of those indoor events, and people were afraid to have them because so many venues had canceled on them. So all of my events were outdoors last year, which left me in an odd situation. How do I set up a backdrop outside in the wind? Well, I had to come up with something, and I did. In June of 2021, I got to use my prototype the very first time. I set up my backdrop, I installed the BackProp, as I'm now calling it, and wouldn't you know it, we got a huge storm roll in. It got dark really fast, and I thought, this is gonna be it. It's either gonna work or it's gonna be a catastrophic failure. We'll see what happens. It got so bad, I thought the tent that I was under was gonna blow away. But the good news is, even in 35-mile-an-hour winds, my prototype held up and kept the backdrop in place with no damage whatsoever. I was so blown away by how well it held up. I posted some photos in one of the photo booth groups that day, and people were asking, where can I get one? Where can I buy one? The good news is that it doesn't look like a bulky science experiment anymore. I spent several months redesigning this, making it smaller, better looking, more lightweight, and stronger. How strong, you ask? Well, let's just say I've tested these parts and they're not gonna break. They're designed with a special plastic that's designed to flex and not break. They can take quite the beating, even from this hammer. Setup takes just minutes. Begin by connecting all of the labeled poles. Next, place the anchor base over the end of the pole and be sure to line up the holes. Insert the lock pin into the hole. Secure the lock pin and repeat the process for the other side. Then push the side grip onto the backdrop. Line up your pole and insert the lock pin. And once again, repeat the process on the other side. Next, attach your tension cord to the carabiners, starting with one side and then the other. Be sure to add weights to your backdrop bases. And finally, be sure to stake down your anchor bases. You can also use those 4 screw holes in the anchor base to mount it to a larger plate, such as a piece of plywood, and add weights instead of using a stake. I realized the Photo Booth Expo was this week, and unfortunately I could not make it down there this year, but I do want to give you guys something special, so I'm offering you $10 off, and in addition, you'll get this awesome BackProp bag to store all your parts inside. It's zippered, got a nice little handle. You can stick this and all the poles inside of your backdrop bag, and it will all fit nicely. Guys, if you want to order one of these, all you got to do is send me an email, reach out to me on Facebook, get in touch with me, let me know your address so I can give you a shipping estimate, and we'll get things rolling for you. And trust me, it's going to be you that's blown away this summer, not your backdrop.